Connor sections. I'm all in. Who's getting bodied by my superior intellect this time? Minasan, Ohio. Get the fuck out of my way.
Finding that deviant was far from easy.
He's in his mind
And
palace.
the way you interrogated it was very clever.
It's the only explanation.
You've been remarkably efficient, Connor.
He's talking to his cloud server administrator.
I will adapt to his personality. It is in the best interest of the investigation.
Oh, you don't
that
like
I avoid
adaptations?
conflict and try to
What
accommodate
are you,
his
a robot or
psychology.
something?
Hurry, Connor. There's little time.
Villain spotted. Gardening does have a pretty villainous bend to it in a lot of fiction.
Lieutenant Anderson hasn't arrived yet, but you can wait at his desk.
Of course, his desk, where I've been many times. Could you tell me where that is, perhaps, just so I know that you know? He even sits like a good boy. Lord, I don't know what to do. All I do is sit and cry. Oh, Lord. That last gone day, she said goodbye. Happy people make me sick. Who buys that? Dude, it's a Herman Miller. Hairs, canine hairs from a St. Bernard dog. Get investigated, son.
Hank! In my office.
Uh-oh. It's not okay for a lieutenant to show up at noon, hungover every day? All right, buddy, me and you.
I think you're perfectly qualified for this type of investigation.
Bullshit! The truth is, nobody wants to investigate these fucking androids, and you left me holding the bag. No
He works
fucking
alone.
way. I don't need a partner, and certainly not
Just say
this
it, I work
plastic
alone.
prick. You know how much I hate these fucking things? Why are you doing this to me?
Did you just throw up?
I wonder whether Lieutenant Anderson is really the best person for this investigation.
Hey, I don't need a machine to tell me how to handle my men, okay?
You're using a
So get
computer
the
right
fuck
now,
out of
you
my
hypocrite.
office.
In any David Cage game, you gotta be able to enter the bathroom. Then you gotta look at yourself. Looking at yourself is the new peeing. Wash the back of your neck. He's gonna punch through the glass, man. This is tense.
Open the cell, quick. Hurry!
Anyone wanna stop him? Steal his mind palace? Dude. Obviously his mind palace just got destroyed. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Is there a desk anywhere I could use?
No one's using that one.
Yo, he recommended the desk next to him. We're good. Talk about, oh, there's so many things we can talk about music first. You like dark heavy
Do you
metal?
listen to Knights of the Black Death? I really like that music. It's full of energy.
You listen to heavy metal?
Well, I don't really listen to music as such.
I analyze the waveforms. If I sat down with a robot and it said, hey, do you like your favorite band? I would be freaking out.
You have a dog.
I would be so
How
suspicious.
do you know that?
The dog hair's on your chair. I like dogs. What's your dog's name?
Beethoven.
What's it to you? Sumo.
Good name.
I call him Sumo.
Dude, this is totally the buddy cop moment. Quantic Dream was watching so many reruns of Bad Boys, Rush Hour, Lethal Weapon, 48 Hours. It's got all the pieces.
Is there any reason in particular you despise me?
You gotta touch, you gotta get it out in the open so it can heal.
There is one.
It's alright. Sometimes you gotta get wounded so you can get better. Oh, that was RA9.
143
The
files.
silhouette was RA9,
First dates
guaranteed.
back 9 months. I know you didn't ask for this investigation, Lieutenant, but I'm sure you're a professional.
Why don't you go fuck yourself?
We can't give up on him.
I've been
Because if
assigned
we give
this
up on
mission,
him,
Lieutenant.
he's gonna give up on
I didn't
himself.
come here to wait until you feel like working.
If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and set a match to it. So stop pissing me off.
Guess what, bitch? We're
Things
fireproof.
are gonna get nasty.
I don't mind that Hank hates us. I think that's a necessary part of Hank's journey, honestly.
CyberLife, the company that manufactured me, is conducting
Is updating their
user
privacy
survey.
policy, but
Would you like to participate?
Sure.
Would you consider having a relationship with an android that looks like a human?
Oh, fuck. No.
Do you think that technology could become a threat to mankind?
Yes.
If you had to live on a deserted island and could only bring one object, what would it be?
So, I mean, I'm just gonna give you the obvious bullshit for this one, which is that a cell phone and a console seem like horrible options without having any form of power. So, I think, to be honest with you, I'd probably be better off with a book for, like, you know, you could read it, and you could also, you know, burn the pages for Tinder or something like that. Yeah, that seems like the best option. What do you mean, just call for help? You know, Richard Hammer moved to a lake house in Michigan, the United States of America. He doesn't have cell service. You think in the middle of a deserted island, there's gonna be a tower there? I'm going book.
Do you consider yourself dependent on technology?
Oh, absolutely. I have no skills.
What technology do you most anticipate?
Self-driving cars. Frig. Brain-connected devices?
Do you believe in God?
Whoa, this is getting too real!
Would you let an android take care of your children?
Probably, yeah. I think, you know, as long as I wasn't, like, one of the first people to do it, I'd probably allow it.
How much time per day would you say you spend on an electronic device?
Literally, like, 14 hours. Oh, wait, 4 hours or more? This is ridiculous. Okay, like, 20 years ago, if you said 4 hours, you were, like, out of control. But now, like, 4 hours, that's like, do you have a job? It's obviously more. I think it's more for everybody.
If you needed emergency surgery, would you agree to be operated on by a machine?
Oh, absolutely.
Do you think one day machines could develop consciousness?
I'm gonna say don't know. I legitimately don't know on that one. Fair enough. Well, why does she look like she's judging me?
Remember, you decide the fate of your characters.
Yeah, whatever. You guide the fate of your characters that has been set out by David, the one true Lord. The idea of having, like, a sex toy that you could also, like, go out to dinner with is very troubling to me. And I haven't yet teased out why, but maybe we'll figure it out. I just heard the cops. They got outside of the door. I heard the car go like, boom. Classic little Detroit mirror scene. Nah, don't cut your hair. Use it as a weapon against the police, if necessary. Oh, you know what? I would have cut it in such a way as to cover the Android circle on the right side of my screen, but it's just that easy. She's red-pilled now.
You really look like a human now.
Wow. Canada's still Android-free zone, where the air is clean and the welcome is always warm. Let's go. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies. Oh, amber waves of green.
Do you have any family? Anyone who could help us?
No.
I was born in a test tube in Antarctica.
We're gonna pull through, and soon all this will just be a bad memory.
Of a time when I tried so hard. That's not how it works. You don't go from trusting to family. Friends, maybe, acquaintances. Then after graduation, you don't talk to each other for like 5 years, and then you send like a drunk Facebook message, and you go, we should meet up, and then you never do it. Get breakfast for Alice. I don't think we should leave this child alone in the hotel room, but I also have played these games before, and I know we have to. And then when we come back, the police will... Yes!
Lieutenant Anderson, Detroit Police. Looking for a female android robbed a store down the road last night. You seen anything?
Don't
Have you
you?
seen anyone that looks like this?
Fuck. I knew there was something.
Oh, we're Connor now. Connor, show mercy to the android, please. Hank is secretly an android? Dude, they're all secretly androids. They're just flesh androids.
It's gone.
She did make the beds. That was nice. Yeah, yeah. Straight up Peter Sellers just popped the umbrella up right in front of his face. I don't think so, nerds. Back here. We're not stealing anymore. I've made a promise to this young lady. Exactly. All of you know I beat Splinter Cell Blacklist on perfectionist difficulty. Who's your favorite android so far? Connor, dude. 100%. Kara's okay. She saved the daughter from being murdered. Marcus is cool because he's like the robotic Jesus Christ. He came back from robot hell and isn't afraid to do anything. But Connor is like, he's my dude, 100%. Didn't follow Hank? What kind of nut jobs are playing the game? And they're like, well, Hank told us to stay in the car, so I'm going to stay in the car. You get to go down this weird path where you don't get to do anything. Hank kills Kara and Alice. Then you go to the bar and do Jaeger bombs. Now you're best friends. He's the best man at your android wedding. And then at the end you die. Yeah, break him out. Break him out of the compartment. Marcus is a free thinker. With a sick duster. Is it a tarot card? Looks like a business card you'd get at PAX for a game you never hear of again. Too real? Would you pay for Android parking? Can't really answer that question, honestly. I don't have an Android yet. Well, I do, because I don't support the Apple ecosystem. We do it all. Well, it doesn't seem like you do it all. It seems like you do aluminum rims. It's a very specific subset of all. It's like the Squarespace logo. You scan enough of these, we get free access to a podcast. Step 1 of keeping up with the humans, or blending in with the humans, I should say. You gotta lightly jog everywhere. You ever walk around the city center? Absolutely not. You always do a light jog. You genius. I gotta get over there, remove the plank so I can scan the QR code. Classic little blending in with the humans maneuver. Breaking and entering into a back alley next to an aluminum rim shop. Something I do on the regular. Let's see how much parking is here. Because it's a pretty good lot. A little crowded though. Must be event season. Wow. $6 an hour. In 2038, that's a deal, dude. Parking here is like $1.50 an hour. Yo, you don't live in 2038. Alright, that was pretty sick. Missed a sick opportunity for him to do a backflip off of the Aladdin bar, but apart from that, well done, Marcus. And then up is an easy mantle. Would be too high. Embarrassing. Thought you were a specimen. Instead, you're gonna make this incredibly unruly jump to the ladder. I want to make this tweet, but if somebody can beat me to it, you know, that's the free market of ideas, okay? There's a service in Canada called Just Eat. So all you need to do is tweet the logo and say, Just Eat LOL forehead. This segment is so bad. It's not what the strength of the game is so far. That's for certain. If that's the end of the graffiti section, all is forgiven. Oh, Lord. Now that's convenient. Yep, there it is. Certainly did fall down there. Now you've got to look for the graffiti that creates a bridge. Of course. Now these are some David Cage camera angles. It's been a while. This section is definitely the most, like, heavy rain one so far. Oh no. It's a baptism, isn't it? Cowabunga, dude. He lost his jacket, though. That's like 40% of his personality ever since he's come back from the dead. It's a really elaborate way of indoctrinating people into your way of thinking, you know? Church of Scientology just has a location in downtown Vancouver. People walk in, get an E-meter test, probably eat some Oreos or something like that. But this one, you gotta solve a friggin' scavenger hunt and drop down into a diving pool that would kill a mortal man. And the humans can't dive into the shallow. Stop! It's so loud! Michael Fassbender?
Welcome to Jericho.
Do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior? Alright, that section sucked a lot. You wanna go get a sandwich at Chicken Feed? Hey, give me one too. Damn self-driving cars trying to kill me for breaking the law. I do think it's a little bit beyond Connor's purview to be scanning people on the regular. You should just judge them by their character.
I'm in.
Damn straight. Hey, you won't regret this.
Don't you ever do as you're told? Look, you don't have to follow me around like a poodle.
He called us a dog. He loves dogs. We're in.
He sent me a piece of plastic for a partner, and I'm dealing with it. But if you think we're gonna be buddies, you're as stupid as you look.
He's a robot. He can't take offense to that. All of your sardonic and cynical defense mechanisms are falling by the wayside. You can't beat me. Alright, let's do a macronutrient analysis, please. 53 grams of carbohydrates. Dude, what are you doing? It's like a 212 calorie bun. Hank, you're gonna end up getting coronary heart disease, insulin sensitivity, pancreatic swelling. Let's see what we got going on over here in the drink section. That's where the real villainy lies. XL soda, pineapple passion, 184 grams of sugar. My dude. My dude. You're gonna end up losing your feet. Hank, you gotta slow your roll. This guy, he might as well be an arms dealer with a smile on his face.
I don't want to alarm you, Lieutenant, but I think your friends are engaged in illegal activities.
Well, everybody does what they have to get by. As long as they're not hurting anybody, I don't bother them.
Classic policeman.
We believe that a mutation occurs in the software of some androids, which can lead to them emulating a human emotion.
In English, please.
Come on, dude. That's
They
just...
don't really... You made a name for yourself in several cases and became the youngest lieutenant.
What's this garbage music?
You
Gra,
also know
gra,
you received
gra,
several
gra.
disciplinary warnings in recent years, and
Is #1 in 200
you spend a
countries
lot
in
of time in
2038.
office. I think working with an officer with personal issues is an added challenge. But adapting to human unpredictability is one of
Not
my
very
favorites.
tactful, Connor. Gotta be honest. Oh, he likes us. Never mind. We're also
I just
short-circuiting.
got a report of a suspected deviant. It's a few blocks away.
Someone's jerking out the hentai, boys. Let's go. Dude just downed 2,300 calories in about 4
Run out of
minutes.
batteries or what?
I'm sorry. I was making a report to CyberLife.
Hey, were you really making a report back there in the elevator?
Correct.
Well, the saga of the elevator report has me waiting with bated breath for some kind of
Anybody
resolution. Dude, David, you're gonna crash my PS4, dude. It's too many birds. Oh, classic fridge scene. Suspect doesn't eat. This looks like Austin's fridge. It's gonna lead us to Jericho. Please tell me there's no more segments where we have to go through the graffiti with Connor. I beg you. Get the birds out of here, man. RT.
RT.
Rotten Tomatoes?
Probably initials.
It's finally gone rogue. Oh, the backlash to The Last Jedi. Yep, that is definitely pigeon shit.
RA9. Written 2,471 times.
Alright, we get it. You know what a for loop
It's the
is.
same.
Goddamn fucking pigeons! What are you waiting for? Chase it!
I'm ready, but also you're being very ignorant. Jackie Chan Part 2, Tom Cruise Mission Impossible Fallout. I really thought we could just run forward there. That one's my bad. Sorry about that. You guys were enjoying your day together. Hank, but how? You gotta save Hank. You gotta save Hank. Absolutely. Not even a contest. He had an 89% chance of survival. Look, if I'm your partner and I got an 89% chance of survival, you pick me up. That's an 11% chance to turn into can of spaghetti sauce on the sidewalk. That's team unity. Absolutely true. If this is your first night at Jericho, you have to fight.
There is no safe place for those like us.
Apparently they don't make shirts that fit you either.
Humans were your masters, and now it's fear that rules you. You're no freer than you ever were.
Wow, they're like, we've seen this type before.
We've only...
Man, David Cage is obsessed with the hobo lifestyle, huh? Every game has to have a scene where you go, like, you know, into an abandoned sawmill and live for a couple days.
Afraid of dying too.
Oh, this isn't terrifying. Nebula?
Do you know what happens after death?
Probably melt you down into scraps and make a Bitcoin rig.
I was glad to meet you, Marcus.
Well, time to die. I haven't seen Myman that good since my days on the street of Leon. Oh, she's actually dead. Always. There's always a scene
How long have you been here?
where the android's bouncing a ball perfectly. It's always sadder when a child bot dies. Why would they need child androids?
They're slowly dying out.
What if you wanted to adopt a robot? It's so sad. He was manufactured to look so young. Headless oracle, she acts you quite slowly.
Sit down.
The girl with the pupilless eyes. Sit yourself.
Drink this.
Little sips.
A part of shadow and a part of...
It's pretty amazing for a computer to be so good at emulating a bullshit fortune teller. It's really impressive programming. Hey Simon, if you're so smart, why do you look like a door-to-door Bible salesman? Oh my god! His eyes closed like the wrong way.
I know where we can find spare parts. CyberLife Warehouse is in the Detroit Harbor. They have everything we need. But it's better than waiting here to be shut down.
I'm with you.
I guess we run the show now.
Soon as will all be just a bad memory.
This is a haunted house. No, we just need is like a crow to fly by, and when you knock on the door, like a really creepy robot butler answers. We've been expecting you. The master is in the bedroom upstairs. Nope, just future Rob. Alright, so far seems like a stand-up guy.
Come in.
Nice of you to take some time off of tweeting hashtag not my Luke in order to help out a couple of people down on their luck.
Luther, would you be so kind
I
as
knew
to take
it.
these ladies' coats? He keeps me company in this big, empty old house.
I'm not saying anything. I haven't said a
Please.
damn thing yet. I'm just letting the
Make
game
yourselves at
play
home.
out. I'm expecting they won't need me to make the jokes.
What about her?
She's human.
I hear Canada is very lovely at this time of year. But first, we have to get rid of your tracker.
Protect our
Tracker?
idyllic landscapes and our
All
out-of-control
androids
real
are
estate
fitted
market.
with a tracking device to locate them at all times. I'll remove yours, and then you'll both be safe.
Just send him to Toronto.
Everything we need is in the basement.
Oh, yeah. Alright. This'll just take my daughter and follow you into your creepy basement.
I hope the little one isn't too scared.
No.
She's
No,
just
she'll be all right.
staring at the wall like it's the end of the Blair Witch Project. Sick. So this is where you throw my body after you've scrapped it for parts, so that's pretty cool. Maybe it's a subversion of expectations and he's actually like a really nice guy. Couldn't just have like an elevated table or something like that. It's gotta be restraints.
For some unknown reason, the trackers seem to stop working in Deviants. They'll come to me expecting me to help them. And I just reset them.
It's just the classic rule. Never trust an overweight man in a David Cage game.
No! No! I don't want to be reset! Let me go!
Oh, I forgot about the child.
Well,
The overweight man.
kind of forgot about the
Child. I think it's time we put you out of your misery.
This dude moderates like 8 subreddits, guaranteed.
Oh, looks like Mommy doesn't remember you at all, huh? Looks like Mommy's completely forgotten you.
I'm not sure yet. Is this guy a villain? Every second counts. Hopefully that's not the one, you know, connected to my brain right now. He's done it. And nothing's even on fire yet. You know, some permanent memory access violations. Oh, no, never mind. We got it. Okay, I mean, yeah, it's creepy. You have baby arms? Yo, that is a robot polar bear. Free the bear. It's a cyborg bear. He's docile, though. We gotta give him some meat. Probably this is the wrong time to be reading a magazine, but these are Platty plays. I'm sorry to tell you.
It's not loaded.
He doesn't know that. You can't just intimidate him at least. I have a strong suspicion we're gonna need some QTEs here, dude. We passed up a lot of potential advantages. Not totally convinced the table strat is gonna work. Let's go, bitch.
Coming!
Alright, or not. Luther, you can't disobey a prime directive! You have to go see him! There's a gun. Don't forget about the gun. Alright, we're gonna duck under that one.
No more hide and seek for you.
He's out. Let's go! He's getting out of Wi-Fi range. Just keep going. You! After all the successful QTEs. Luther. Let's go.
What are you doing?
He's broken his programming.
I said get out of my way or I'll shoot right through you.
Who let the droids out? Who?
But I know someone who could help you across the border. I could take you there.
Yeah, but then I'd have to live in Windsor.
I could protect you.
Well, that was wild. Only 99% found Alice. Oh no. I also thought he was holding a katana at first. But now I realize it's not anime, it's Kingsman, aka British anime.
How is your relationship with the lieutenant developing?
Well, I saved his life, so.
Deviancy continues to spread. It's only a matter of time before the media finds out about it.
And if you think they're racist now, boy. It looks like her necklace doesn't feel so good.
Anybody home?
It's the alcohol you ordered. Remember when sex was safe and driving was risky? What? I don't get it. Everything seems okay. His dog's watching him watch TV. What's wrong with that? I ask you. More sodas. There's your problem. Oh, maybe not okay.
Easy, sumo.
Oh, he had a gun in his hands too, huh? So we're gonna introduce that element? After all the humor we've mined? Scanning his hamburger?
Lieutenant.
Oh, so he's like extremely messed. Oh, you just knocked him out of his coma. Ethyllic coma? You mean he's passed out? You know, the thing is, there's nothing that can sober you up but time.
Sumo! Attack!
This might be able to prevent you
Attack!
from getting more drunk. But this dude is gonna be frigged up for a few hours for sure.
It's for your own good.
You could have broken his back.
Turn it off! Turn it off!
What the fuck are you doing here?
A man was found dead in a sex club downtown. The report says that an android may be involved.
Remember when sex was safe? You know what? Turns out, dude wasn't all,
What do you want to wear?
all wrong.
Give me 5 minutes, okay?
Sure.
The sound was so loud. Look at the circumference of this hamburger. It's just absurd. It's a hamburger that's like the size of a human face. It's just ridiculous. Hank loves jazz. We can use that information against him.
Be a good dog, Sumo. I won't be long.
For this world, maybe. Don't let him drive, please. It's not like you weren't even watching. Okay? Obviously he can drive. We turned on the shower and hit him with the sober water. It was negative 40% alcohol and it just canceled it out. Then he threw up. He's good. Oh boy, it's a Marcus scene. Wait, no, dude, this is like a Beyond Two Souls scene. What do you think the odds are that she's gonna use her feminine wiles to distract a guard? I'm gonna say like 35% right now. Dude, this seems like a nightmare. Should be like sponsored content for the type of shoes that they're wearing. I'd be slipping all over the place. All right. And luckily we took it out
Yeah, I'm fine.
before its instantaneous
Good job,
report could go out to the server.
You were trespassing on private property.
Grab and hide, run away, kill a guard. We're gonna grab the security guard and hide.
Let's finish up and get out of here.
So this guy,
Try to find some blue blood.
he's just gonna let us steal now. Oh, we did like a cloud transfer. Okay, so he's got our psyche now. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I hit the controller on the desk. That's why it's a really smart style of QTE, is to have you do gestures. It's really accessible. Couldn't just use the other 75 ways that you can interact with the controller. You gotta do gestures as well. It's 3 Dans.
Don't you want to be free? You could join us.
Marcus has the ability. He's actually Agent Smith.
Take me with you.
Just touch him.
He's on their side. We can't trust him.
Just give him a touch.
It's a risk for us. We can't just leave him here.
I don't care if North respects me for this. I'm taking him.
The trucks. They're full of biocomponents. They run on autopilot, but they can be driven manually with a key.
It's too close. Can't do it. Too close. Aiden, I need you.